going, guys? Welcome back to Basketball Down Under. Today we are talking all about the recent events of Kai Sotto and how that kid's draft stock is going through the roof. Quick side note, I've been sick, that's why my voice is a little bit funny, but just ignore that. In the recent days, we have seen Kai Sotto working out at so many NBA teams. 17 to be precise. That is a lot of NBA teams to work out for. Now, working out for NBA teams is unreal. You can boost your draft stock to the maximum with an NBA workout. Now, I'm going to be honest, in my past videos, I have been forgetting about one thing that can boost your draft stock. Yes, videos from your training can boost your draft stock. Yes, footage from your actual games can boost your draft stock, and yes, interviews can boost your draft stock. But the number one thing out of everything that can boost your draft stock is an NBA team workout. Now, the reason why I didn't talk about them is because they are not guaranteed. You can always post your highlights whenever you want to be training or playing or being interviewed, but you can't always guarantee yourself an NBA workout. You have to be privileged enough to earn the respect from a team for them to come and want to work you out to see what you have to offer. 7'3", Kai Sotto, he's got a lot to offer, and that's why there's so many teams that want to see what he can do. One of the most notable teams that's been working him out is the New York Knicks. Imagine Kai on possibly the biggest franchise team in the NBA. The following New York would get by getting the whole Filipino nation behind him would be phenomenal, and that would just work well for their marketing, and of course, he is a bucket. We've seen some videos of Kai really working on his jump shot, which is great to see, shooting the lights out while he's training, which is fantastic, because that always is going to be one of the biggest downfalls of a big guy. But if he can shoot, he ain't got any downfalls. But yes, he's been working out with a bunch of NBA teams, but I don't know if we're going to find any specific footage of those NBA trainings, because they are impossible to get any footage of unless you're right there. Unfortunately, I'm in Australia, so I can't get that footage. But I'm sure Kai is doing a phenomenal job to keep getting more and more NBA team workouts. These workouts can have either a good or bad effect on the player. If we look a few years ago, we saw some footage of LiAngelo Ball working out for the Lakers when he was trying to get drafted. Those workouts absolutely terrorized his draft stock because he sucked. Not that he was a bad player, he just had bad workouts at these NBA team trainings. Well, hopefully on the other hand, Kai has been dominating, because that's why he keeps getting more and more of them. And from this recent success of getting all these NBA team tryouts, we've seen Kai's draft stock boost. On Sports Illustrated, Kai's projected to go pick 49 in the NBA draft. That is the highest we have seen him go. Every other page before that has him undrafted, but Sports Illustrated have him going as pick 49 at the moment and counting. He is rising. And NextOnes.com has Kai going at pick 55. That is 2 pages having Kai in the top 60 NBA draft picks. The highest we've seen him go, and that is really exciting to see. Still, the big pages like the ESPN mock draft and the draft room and all those big ones still have Kai as undrafted, but the fact that he's making noise on these other pages, it's a guaranteed matter of time till we see Kai on the draft boards of these big pages. But once again, I keep telling you, it actually does not matter if Kai gets drafted or not. He will end up on an NBA Summer League roster, and that's a guarantee. And once NBA teams have their eyes locked in on Kai, seeing what he can do on the court against top players in the Summer League, Kai is going to be phenomenal. He's going to pick up a roster spot on just about any NBA team. He's a Rudy Gobert-esque shot blocker with a jump shot, and he can move. He is one of the top prospects coming out this draft, and I keep saying it. In 1 year's time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, we're going to be saying Kai Sotto was the biggest steal of the 2022 NBA draft. I'm looking down the camera because that's a fact. So it really doesn't matter where these mock drafts see Kai going, because at the end of the day, he's going to secure the NBA Summer League contract spot, get that contract, use that to get into the actual NBA, and he's going to sign at least a 2-year contract. I can guarantee you, it's not going to be a 10-day, it's not going to be a 1 year. The contract that he's going to sign in the NBA is going to be a 2-year contract. Now, it might be a 2-way deal, so he might be affiliated with the G League team and the NBA team, or even the NBA team and the Adelaide 36Ers team, similar to Justinian Jessup in the NBL. He's contracted with the Warriors, but he's playing his time at the Illawarra Hawks until the Warriors want him. I still would love to see TSF pumping more Kai Sotto content, because he probably is one of the bigger prospects going into their draft, so I want to see them pump more training footage of him. Let us see what he is doing more. I want to see every day, a few posts a day. Let's see what Kai is doing. I need to keep seeing more Kai Sotto footage. I'm missing it. When he was playing week to week in the NBL, it was awesome to see. He's a monster on the court, doing absolutely everything from the offensive end to finishing at the ring, the defensive end and blocking and rebounding like an absolute goblin. Kai Sotto is here and his draft stock is continuing to rise. Now, something very interesting, Osami Deng, we've spoke about him a couple times, another NBL Next star for the New Zealand Breakers. They've got him listed at 6'10", he's definitely not bigger than 6'8". He had a shocking season in the NBL, he couldn't hit a shot for 3/4 of the season. The last few games he hit a few buckets of like 20-point games, but they've got him predicted to go between 12 and 20 in the NBA draft. So if he, who had a much worse NBL career than Kai Sotto, why is he so highly ranked? So that's what I'm saying. Kai's draft stock is just going to keep growing once they realise who he is and what he's got to offer. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I'll catch you later.